Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look in the gold market. This last session of the 2019. We probably, guys, will skip the two updates on the 1st and the 2nd of the January because I suppose the markets will be closed, nothing to talk about. And we'll return back with the updates on the 3rd of the January, so Friday, the same as on the Christmas week when we missed the 2 days and return back on Friday. So today, just briefly, we discuss what's going on here. And here we have a really significant upward action. So our expectations now is approved by the market. And you can see that so we talked even on the candlestick 3 white solid especially, if you remember here. Currently this price action is also suitable for Napoli directional patterns because we could treat it as the thrust for the Napoli purposes. So if the random bar will be formed or something of that sort, we definitely will try to use it. Currently we are still watching for retracement, for taking longer term bullish position, because it seems that this action is really not an occasional. And as we said, we see as a background of this action some real capital flows from the one market to another. And we suppose that the gold market will be the object for these flows. And the strength of this action that has started right before the Christmas, when it makes a bit more simple to move the market and more simple to add some money and trigger the significant action. We see in this some sign of something really serious. And recent actions, take a look that right on Monday when we talked about the possible pullback here, because it was logical, since we have the agreement resistance. It's some minor pullback, at least in most cases, should happen. But you can see market mostly ignored this level, strong level, and is continuing upward action. So that's real strength on the market. Besides of that, despite of that, we're still watching for an entry point. This is really cool that market is showing upward action, but we need our entry point to take the part in this upside journey. And currently, as XOP already has been exceeded, we do not have any extensions from that swing. We take a look at the extension of the most pressing swing down. As you can see, 127 extension, possible resistance could be, stands around 1535. Also, for a market currently, it will be more simple task to continue upward action just because it has no feeble levels here. So in fact, between this level and the top, it has the free space. Only natural tops works out as resistance and some extensions that we use. Maybe our bot could help us to stop the market and show the pullback here. So in the current circumstances, we think that at least the 30% pullback here will be a good chance for us. Besides, we're still watching for a larger, maybe hand and shoulder pattern here that could be formed. Would not totally deny this idea, so it's probably still could happen. That's what we see currently on the daily gold market. On the 4-hour time frame chart, take a look what has happened. We talked about the failure of the double repo. It was confirmed. Once it has failed with this upward action, take a look what has happened next. So as you know, the double repo failure is also directional pattern, but it works in the opposite direction. So if market doesn't go down, but the direct double repo informs the double repo failure, it means that it goes up. And indeed, you can see markets continuing upward action. Currently, guys, in the current circumstances, well, at least on the 4 time frame chart, on the hourly chart, we do not see yet the clear reversal patterns that could tell us that maybe market indeed starts the retracement. Well, currently, we do not see it. That's why this is not the time for taking the long position. It's also not the time for taking scalp shorts position. So if you trade on the intraday charts, on the 15-minute chart, for example, it's also nothing yet to talk about. So as you can see, no clear reversal patterns. So it means that in the last session of this year, we probably just will sit on the hands and will not deal with the gold market. This week, we will be watching for a moderate pullback to take the position to take part in the continuation of this overall price action that we see on the daily. Intraday traders could keep an eye on what will happen somewhere at the top, maybe right at the 1535 market will get there for minor small intraday bearish reversal patterns and could think about taking the short position. But you have to be careful because you can see the strength of this tendency, and you should understand that you will take the position against this tendency. So do not appoint some extended targets. Take the nearest standing targets. Trade wisely and be careful with any short position that you will take. On the daily chart, for daily traders, the task is a bit more simple. Just sit on the hands and wait when the pullback will start. Depending on patterns will be formed, how the retracement will take the part, we will consider chance to call long with the upward continuation based on this action, because something tells me that this will not be occasional swing and market will show that definitely some upward continuation. So this gold market becomes really interesting to trade now.